I'm coming. I'm here. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, I love you. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollars that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow.
From the wine. Oh yeah. Keep your head above the sky. Give thanks for life. If you did live a good yesterday, we urge you live a good one today.
Alright.
Cause tomorrow,
Cause tomorrow. That was a good jam. Ooh, so wasn't this one. All right, so it's just begun. All right, so good morning. That shirt though. Oh yeah, yep. Hot Mess Express. I got lots of shirts with expressions on them. If you see Court wearing a shirt with an expression on it, it says a lot. It says a lot. Good morning. You just put the youngin on the bus. Okay. So what I want to do this morning, okay, that reading bothered me all night. For like hours, it was like, go talk about it, go talk about it, go talk about it, go talk about it. Hi bestie. Hi bestie. So you just watched 20 minutes ago. All right. So let's talk about it. Okay. I know it's got to be hard considering some of you still are waiting for this gentleman or woman, same sex, doesn't matter. Okay. Regardless of the scenario. And it's tough, okay, because yeah, it's tough. All right. I don't even know why this is on the second one. Sorry, that would have bothered me. I have no idea why that was even there. So, see, no, now that's better. Okay. All right. Thanks, La Mama. We're just gonna get rid of him, right? If he does that one more time, he's out. Okay, outie. It's got to be tough. It's got to be tough. So we're gonna do 2 readings. Okay. We're going to do one for those who are waiting on this particular person because it looks like this person's going through a transformation, but I need to let you guys know what the deal is with this one, okay? Because this is coming back around, and I don't know what to tell you with that one, and it's tough because that's love, that's true love. So, but are you gonna allow this person to manipulate your energy again? You know what I mean? Like I don't want that to happen. So let's see where this one's at. And then for those who are not waiting, which I'm super proud of you because that had to have been super tough, okay? And knowing that you had to walk away from that and stop putting effort into that one. So let's do that. And I think the hard thing for me is for you guys is that like it's like a meant to be scenario for some of you. So it's like all those lessons you learned, don't for 1 second take a step back because remember those days where we were talking about having super like sharp shooting pains in my belly? Remember those days where I feel like contractions? remember those days where it was, like, really hard and I'm like, "You guys are just absorbing somebody else's energy right now?" Um, holy shit. Um, what the fuck is this? I literally feel like I'm having contractions. Um, so I think this is that person, okay? Um, so you gotta prepare yourself, okay? Thanks, Layla. Mama, did you see Layla's message? Holy fuck. I don't know, for all you, like, mamas out there that have babies, it straight up feels like a contraction. I literally had to breathe through that. No, it's not ovulating. That's for damn sure. That was straight up like I don't know what that was. That was like, "Breathe, contraction, it's only gonna last 19 more seconds, breathe." That's what that was. So let's do a couple readings. Holy shit. I feel like somebody's in labor watching this right now. Please go to the doctors, it can be it just happened. No, it's not that. It's not. If it continues, obviously I will, but, I don't know what that is. A boy or a girl, right? Neither. Neither. I had all my babies. I'm clipped, snipped, tied, burnt, you name it. They're not getting through there. No dream boy. Okay, so I don't know why I just fixed my hair. You're my dream boy. So let's do both those readings, okay? So guys, I'm fine. It was so random. Thank you. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are having stomach issues right now and they're being healed. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I got here? I got the lovers and the six of pence. So this is an uneven give and take between energy. Because I'm gonna read for the ones that are waiting, okay, what you're in for. So you know how like I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but like I'm familiar with it like hands on firsthand. Like when the universe heals you, like it's the pain's a little bit more than like it normally is. And it literally feels like you got hands like all over that particular spot. And it's like but I don't know. Maybe this is a sign for if you guys feel like maybe like I'll go to the doctors obviously if it continues, guys. I'm just saying, but maybe if this is happening with you, maybe that's your sign to go to the doctors. Okay? I don't know. Literally feels like contractions though. Hola. Hola, you awake? You awake, Stuff? You awake? Yeah, it could be a solar plexus energy shift, but I don't know. We'll see. Dreams come true. I got this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about me, okay? I got enough going on. I am being healed from head to toe for the last month. Okay? So, haven't slept all. And I don't know, remember that read weeks and weeks and weeks ago, maybe even a month ago with the right breast? I know you guys are still dealing with that because I can feel it. But I know you're being healed, okay? So, there's that too, okay? Some are, I'll put it that way. All right. So this is for the ones that are the Queen of Pence that are literally waiting on this Emperor. So let's find out what's going on there. And I'm going to use the same deck, okay? Yeah, but I'm not talking like feeling heavy in the chest. I'm feeling like your breast is aching. It's being healed. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up your breast. And then there's some that are just not being healed. I know that too. Okay, so some are being healed through like a physician, and some are being healed holistic, like spiritually. Okay, but for those, you guys would know exactly who I'm talking to for that scenario. So don't get in panic mode. Okay. All right. So for those who are dealing, you know, and here's the deal. This is for those, because I'm going to do two reads. This is for those that are the Queen of Pence that are waiting. Okay. So let's see like what your scenario is type thing. Okay. And the Queen of Pence can be male or it can be female. You know, especially if like you're same sex or whatnot. It's whatever side you're on. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I pick up on people's energies all the time. And I know for the ones that have like, I know I probably have a group of you that might be dealing with breast cancer and you're literally letting the universe heal you. And if somebody is giving you shit for that, then just stay strong because you know what you're doing. Okay? That's a touchy subject. Some people will agree with me and some people won't when it comes to that. But I know some of you are doing that right now too. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So I know that sounds crazy to say, but I can say that. All right. So I'm telling you. So for that Queen of Pence, whether it's male or female, we got the Five of Wands reversed. So this is coming out of conflict. Okay. Um Conflict with who? Tell me about the Five of Wands. With this Page of Pence, all right. With whomever's gonna come and apologize and talk to you and want a new start and give you time, the one that's not really processing what's going on right this minute, you are gonna come out of conflict with them, okay? But they're still, it's like, what the F though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish you guys the best of luck. I truly do, because it's like this person's gonna come in and apologize. And then I don't know if this is you or them feeling like they can't process this, or feeling like, because you'd want the Ten of Swords to be upright. Okay. So somebody's not accepting. But here's the deal. It makes me think it's this gentleman because this read is for the ones that are waiting. So if this person's gonna come in and apologize, why the F are you apologizing if you can't even process it? They must be getting like antsy pushed, like it's something because it's almost like I don't know if they're quite ready. Because if this is them, because it wouldn't be you not accepting the apology. Not if you want this person back. You would accept it and move forward. See? You would accept it and move forward. I don't know what this is. Like this is what lesson is this? This is like denial. We got pride, we got blame. Like what lesson is this Ten of Swords? Because somebody's not letting this go. But what would be the effing point to come in and apologize? Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. I embrace and nourish my creative aspects of my mind. But like so they're changing their perspective, but they're still not processing it. Okay. So that's bizarre. So yeah, see, with the Two of Wands, we got Temperance reversed still. Okay, to me, this is not speaking of a Sag because the Ace of Wands is right here. No new start. This does talk about, temptation, but this is not taking action. This is not being illuminated. So I don't like that's like this is. So this is for my woman. Okay, so I guess you're coming out of conflict. This person's gonna apologize. I I guess it's you guys and my Queen of Pents that's not going to be able to process this because it's like, remember what I've been talking about where this person's going to come in and block you? Okay. This is it. Okay. And I don't think you healed. You don't want to take action. But here's the tough thing because there's love. So this is like a blockage on your half. So my Queen of Pents are going to have to deal with this blockage. Okay. Because reacting like this for somebody, especially if you truly love this person and they're coming in to apologize and I understand it must have been a shit show. I know who the F you're dealing with. I just did the read last night. But I'm telling you, my Queen of Pents cannot take this approach if this happens because you inside you want them back. And I love you, girl. What they say, you know you are my world. Spring love, Stevie B. Yeah, see, I just said that to you. It's you gotta end this shit. Like you can't go in it like this. You can't. You're going to repeat the same cycle if you do that. Like you're not gonna have that new stat. You're being offered this new stat. See, this is but I get it, guys. It's complicated. This is super complicated because you're pissed off, you're hurt. Some of you haven't healed. You know it's love. You're dealing with somebody who was arrogant. You're dealing with somebody who liked to manipulate your energy. You're dealing with somebody who gave you the silent treatment. That's effing arrogant. Okay? Season of my life. This song says a lot. Stevie B, Spring Love. Okay? This is that's love. That's deep love. But you had to leave them and that's where your heartache began. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they left you, vice versa. It doesn't matter. But you can't take this approach. Tell me about the world. You don't want to repeat this cycle again. If this person, you got to, yeah, definitely ground yourself. Okay, you can't juggle whether or not you want to have a new start. Look at what you're doing. Do I want it? Do I not want it? But here's the deal: you want it, okay, but you don't know how to react to this either. Okay, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you because I wouldn't know how to do this either. I know my intuition would probably guide me through. First time we ever met, the sun was shining, love was gleaming in the air. Wiped all your tears away. This is tough, guys. This is tough. Okay, they're coming in at you quick, but you're sitting. They're coming in as the Knight of Wands again. Okay, like I want to be like, f this shit, ladies and gents. But to me, this is them taking action. Okay. I don't know if this is telling me they're taking action and they're taking control of their own reins, or if this is two different people, okay? Because now we have this again, okay? So it's like, but this chariot's not moving. It's stationary. Like it's not going nowhere. All right. It's grounded. It's cemented. So it's solid. And we got the Queen of Swords reversed. This is somebody who's a massive bitch, okay? That's not taking shit. You got this person blocked. You got this person cornered. Straight up cornered. Look at you. You got this person cornered. Whoa, did those roles reverse? I don't damn. Okay? Like look at the woman just looking like who the F do you think you are? Hey Jamie. But see, I'm telling you right now, this is not the best route to go. But I imagine coming in with a conversation that you'd be like, what the F are you doing here? Like, what the F do you want? But you love them. But it doesn't, see, that's what I'm saying. You are the Queen of Pence. You're like, I'm not doing this effing bullshit. I took my own reins. I'm solid now. F you. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know if this person got an effing chance, regardless of the love. That's what I was trying to say last night. Sometimes love is not enough, and sometimes it is. It all depends on how you want to cope with the situation. So if you turned this situation around and you changed your perspective as the Queen of Wands, I mean, as the Queen of Pens, you can make this go way smoother. Okay. But it's on you. I understand the frustration, but you got to understand what I'm trying to tell you because I started this channel because I believe in second chances. There's plenty of people in my life that I wouldn't give a second chance to. I still believe in them. I just know it's not a meant to be scenario. I just know my hat's not in it, or I just know certain things just like you guys do. But there's still that one person, whether it's a family member, a child, a lover, you know what I'm saying? It's still good to forgive people, okay? And if you really truly don't want to forgive them, forgive yourself for not forgiving them because you need to get yourself out of that stank energy, okay? I'm telling you right now, this is for the group that wants this person back, but yet you are going to put this person through the ringer first. And that could backfire on you. I'm going to tell you the truth. This scenario can backfire on you. But I get it. I get it. I mean, I get it. I got the goosebumps. Like, I get it. But, like, see, here's the deal. Like, I want to be with you, baby. I want to be next to you by your side. Like, but you want to put them through the ringer first. And I'm telling you, that approach is not the right approach. But I don't blame you. I'm going to give you that for real. I mean, I'd be like, he's not going to know. Like, whoa, like, this is beast mode. Look what you're doing to him. You straight up got him cornered, surrounded, like, strapped down. Like, biatch, what? Like, whoa, I'm telling you. Anywho. I, I'm going to give you your best advice because this is not the right approach, but I get it. I get it. I get it. I can justify you on this, okay? But I'm going to tell you, I know why. I know why you're doing this, but I'm telling you, it could backfire on you. So this is one of those scenarios where it can backfire. And it's not because of him. It's because of you, okay? Yeah, well, it's because of him, but you're going to have to see how this gentleman is. I'm going to have to do a quick read on the gentleman, but best advice for the woman in this situation, best advice for the Queen of Pence in this situation. Because right now, you're effing exhausted. You can't be approaching something like this with exhaustion either. You know what I mean? Like, you're a thunderbolt. Like, you're no joke. You are a effing beast right now. Like, if domestic violence didn't have a name and you didn't get in trouble, you'd be punching this person in the face. You'd be stomping on this person. Like, this is like the tower too. Like, everything's on fire. Every little element on your body is on fire. Your coochie's on fire, and not even in a good way. Okay? You're like pushing this person out the window. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't have this conversation in this anger. You can't. And with exhaustion, with the tower, pay attention to your health, okay? Because this stress will put you out for a few days, okay? Will put you out maybe even more than a few days. Yeah, I will do the intentions in a minute. I'm doing the best advice for you, okay? Like, the best advice for you right now is to be alone. Sit with this. I don't know. This is your best advice, and it says alone. To me, this is soul searching. You know what I mean? This is the hermit going within, resting. I just told you. I just said that if you don't rest, your health is going to be affected. Okay, they're not showing me. It's just clear as day. All right. So you might be better off not. I mean, if you're on fire like this, end the conversation. End the conversation and go back to it another time. Because if this truly is true love, this person at this point will understand. And if they don't, that's even more of a like bye, and I won't ever look back. Okay, because sometimes just because there's that much love does not mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I kind of feel like this situation isn't meant to be a scenario, so that's why it's tough. But I'm telling you, like I said, if it's a meant to be scenario, this person will understand, and you end that conversation instantly. Okay, like, and you go back to it because you can't have a conversation being this heated. You can't. It would turn into like, you could even possibly like hyperventilate and end up going to the hospital. Like, I'm not shitting you. I don't know if your body, I don't know if your emotions can handle this right now. Cause like I said, you're not processing this. And it's like, because you've already processed this, you want nothing to do with it, but you have this heart, this aching feeling in your heart for this person. So this is beyond stress. Okay. Like, this is woo-wee, like sedation. You step away from this. Okay. And here's what creation, your best thing, like, advice is, this is a blooming flower, okay? This is stars all over. This is universal, okay? It's almost like you created this. You didn't create the shit show and the drama and all this shit. You didn't create that. But you can create something brand new, okay? By going within and being alone. All right? If you look at something in a different scenario after like your soul searching, you're going to come out a different person. This is what I'm saying. I told you, you can't approach the situation like this. And it might be hard for some of you guys, all right? This might be anger, I was going to say, like, this is like straight up anger management. Like, if you were to go to court, the judge would be like, you're going to anger management. I'm not lying to you, okay? So, look at, I just said create it, a new vision. You can create a new vision after you step away from this. You don't have to step away from this person. What you need to do is step away from the anger for a minute, because you're not going to be able to process this. You're going to be like, you mother effer, who the F do you think you are showing up at my door? Even though you expect it, you do and you don't. Even though you expect it, you still don't know what to expect. That's why it's not good to have expectations of other people, especially other people who are not playing part in your life. And now all of a sudden this person wants to partake. Okay, so I get it. It's going to be really hard for my Queen of Pence right now to create this new vision, but you can, because this is so divine. So I'm telling you, if this is your scenario, you need to step away from this. If you get this heated, you need to step away, okay? And when you do, after you soul search, you're going to be able to create a new vision, because this is the way it was intended. This was the way it was intended to happen, okay? So that's your best advice for my mamas, all right? So let's find out what his intent is, and then we're going to do a read for those who are not waiting. And for those who are not waiting, I guarantee it's going to be beautiful, because the universe truly will give you what you deserve. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to address the karma first. If it comes back around for you to address, you really should, okay? So let's find out what this Emperor's intent is, because he was coming in as the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the Emperor. I'll be loving you all my life. After I just talked about the gentleman. This is true love, guys. It truly is. So you guys are in quite the predicament. Forever. Another new you know what's funny? The video I did yesterday, on my home page, it's 3456, but when you actually hit play, it's 3455. Regardless, it's coming. Okay, there's no way around this. There's not. So you might as well address it the right way. Okay, so I mean, you got this person cornered. Am I single? You talking to me? I'm spiritually taken. I'm screwed. Anywho, let's find out what this guy's intent is, okay? Forever. I can have what I want. Here's his intent. Like it was last night, the first card out. This is his intent, to have this new start, to give you the time that you deserve. I hope this talks about patience too, okay? Like it's the same as last night, okay? Here's the thing though. It's like they're running, okay, with the Seven of Swords here. They're running, and they're not feeling proud about how they got to let their pride go. Some are, okay, and some are not. But it's like they're not happy with themselves, okay? But good. For real. Good. Cuz shame on you. But lesson learned too, okay? Because I've done some shit too. All right? So that was kind of effed up for me to say. Kind of sorta, sorry, not sorry. Okay? But this person is 10 of Pens. This person is still unstable, wants to move forward, but this 10 fell right on the 7 of swords, okay? So it's like, what it's trying to tell me is that when this went down, this person was unstable, okay? So now they're trying to justify shit. True intention, please. True intention. I get so frustrated for you guys. I really do. Their true intention, okay, is to have strength and make this work with the 8 of Pence. Putting in the time and effort, the mutual time and effort. They're holding that big-ass pen, trying to figure out how to come in and do this. But right now, they're lacking the strength. They need to get on their chariot and go. Want to know why they're lacking the strength? Because they're just getting out of toxicity. I talked about this with you guys already. Okay, they're just getting out of toxicity, addiction, something. Okay, but they want this new start and they want to give you time. I still don't see no cups though. Okay, because this person is still emotionally closed off. So here we go with that apology. It's the same person. Okay, but this person's still effing closed off. You guys, this is why I say it's not going to be applesauce and bubblegum or whatever it is I say that day, okay? Because it's not. Is it true love? Yeah. But this is not like I'm going to come in and in one day you're going to feel like a brand new person. This person's worried, okay? Can't sleep. They're worried about coming in and apologizing. But here's the deal. Like, this is not going to go smooth like you think it is. It's not, okay? Is there love there? Yeah. Are they willing to put a little time? Yeah. Well, before, obviously, they weren't. Before, there lots of lies, whether it was self-deception or deception, like whatever the case may have been, it just, they were unstable. It just, they couldn't take the reins of their own life, their own situation. This person is still coming out of a toxic situation. Okay. But this person needs the strength to come in and work together towards something. And they want to apologize, but they're worried, they're stressed out. And I don't effing blame them after the read that we've been reading. Okay. But like, that's on them. That's their lesson. Okay. So, the Page of Cups. So, yeah, I mean, here's the feeling. Okay. But they're so damn worried about it. They can't do it yet because it came out reversed. All right. Like, they don't like, how do I do this? This person seriously does not know how to express. And some people just don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do. But to me, coming in and giving you time is their way of expressing love. It's their way. But they're still avoiding a major lesson. And when you avoid major lessons, I'm telling you, as the female, as the Queen of Pens here, you need to be on your game because you don't want to repeat the same cycle regardless of this love. Because this person giving you time is their way of saying, I love you. And for some of you, you're going to be able to accept that. And for others, you're not going to be. So it really depends on where you're at with this situation, if that's good enough for you. Because eventually, I guarantee this person will once this person can trust again, all these cards will be flipped upright. But in the meantime, I don't know if time is enough for you because you put so much time and effort into this before, you're not going to know what to do. And that's why you're like, you can't handle it right now. Okay. But you're going to come out of this and so aren't they. So, but I don't think that 3 of Hearts, I don't think this has anything to do with you. I really don't. This is on them. Okay. They've been unhappy for a long time. All right. And I think just with whatever, just the way life's been going or in general or whomever they're having issues with, it's just, tell me about this, like 3 of Swords. Like, to me, like, this has outside influences, stuff like that, whether it's family, at whatever it is. Okay. Like, it's just a scenario they've been in with the 8 of Swords. So feeling trapped in a scenario, and I'm telling you, I know for a damn fact this has taken a long time for this person to come out of this, but they are. Okay. They're coming out of feeling lonely, like, so here's the deal with their intent. Their intent does not look bad. Before it was a shady scenario, but they were unstable, okay? No matter what they were telling you. It's straight up the 10 of Pence. They weren't looking, well, maybe they weren't necessarily, some were not unstable, some were, but this is also saying this person was not looking for stability. This person wanted nothing to do with stability. They took off from it, okay? Which would make sense being the king of, the Knight of Wands, okay? So it makes sense. So does this person have love? Yeah, but they don't know how to express it. So what they're going to offer you is time. So that's on you, on if you want to accept time and see if in due time love grows, okay? That's what I'm saying. Love is complicated. It's the most powerful tool on this earth, guys, okay? So obviously the woman's got a lot more love, but I can't say that. I'm sure this person loves you and loves you deeply. Just people love in different ways. People express in different ways. So if you can accept the pentacle in due time, it can grow. But that's completely on you, okay? So for those who are not waiting, okay, I guarantee you got some awesome sauce stuff coming to you because you had to have gone through a whole bunches of lessons. So let me get this particular gentleman's lesson. I guarantee it's to love. Yeah, surrender. Release the need to control. They're still trying to control their emotions. Okay, like I said, this person does not want to tell you how they feel. They can't. It's like a struggle. It's such a struggle for this person. Okay, like it's sad though. It's sad because this is a lot of ins and outs. This is a lot of pain, ladies and gents, okay? It's not that they're trying to control the scenario anymore like that through silence and all this stuff. They just, I'm not trying to justify this person's ass. They just don't know how to do it. Tell me about surrender. They just don't. This is, yeah, see, this is emotions. They have to surrender. They gotta get out of this mode. That's it. Like the petty stuff gone, not opening up gone, like blocking people out gone, feeling left out in the cold and depressed and all this and pity parties gone. Like they have to straight up surrender, all right, and have strength. It's reversed again. Like they have to, like whatever happens in their past, they are clinging onto that pain. Maybe you're the one that can help. I don't know. But you be real careful where you put your energy, please. So for the Queen of Pence that were no longer waiting, let's see what you're up to. It's not easy to be them. This is a very difficult situation. Their way of saying I love you is to give you time. I don't know if that's gonna cut it for some of you. I don't know if it would cut it for me. So I don't know. Maybe in time, it requires patience. If you got a lot of love and you approach this situation differently, some of you will succeed at this. And others just don't have it in them yet. Okay? So, Queen of Pence, that did move on. I can't imagine there's too many of you, though. I'm not gonna lie, because it's true love, but sometimes it's not enough. Okay? Like I said, you're getting over the loss. You took power. You took your own power, your own leadership. Okay? Absolutely beautiful. All right? You nurtured yourself. You became number one. And you've mastered a lot of lessons. You've learned from them. Okay? So you're not holding on to that sorrow. You're not, okay? If you guys are lacrosse watchers, I'm sorry. But sometimes, I don't know how much time was in between. I don't know the pain that was damaged. Damn. Damn. Hello. Okay. Talk about powerful. Talk about effing powerful. Okay. So, congratulations. Congratulations, it's a boy. Had a baby, it's a boy. Had a baby, it's a boy. That's way too many. There's like 8 there. So, you got somebody coming at you. Okay, which would make sense. And I'm hoping brand new. But to me, when it's brand new and they're knights, it's usually like the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Cups. You're straight up getting the Knight of Swords. So this tells me you know this person. I'm sorry. But here's the deal. It might not be the same person. I'm going to tell you it probably is. But it might not be because this is just somebody that, to me, the Knight of Swords is somebody you already know coming back around. But it could be somebody else. But here's the deal. They're going to want you to look at this scenario, okay, in a practical, logical way, okay? Not with your soul, with your mind, okay? Because if it's not the last person you dealt with, you've conquered so many lessons that you're going to be able to handle this one too. I mean, you can handle anything right now being the Empress in the Sun. This also talks about fertility, so you better use protection, okay? But I'm telling you, this is somebody you know. It could be the person we're talking about, but some of you hooked up with your physician, some of you hooked up with lawyers. That person's coming back around. Someone hooked up with police officers, that type of stuff, authority figures, and it's coming back around. But besides that, this is a person you know. You could have met somebody new. You got over the sorrow. You could be a single parent. You could have got pregnant by somebody new. Congratulations, it's a boy. Had a baby, it's a boy. I don't know for sure. So if you're pregnant, don't be like, oh my God. Okay, I just didn't do a baby reveal. Okay. It's just a saying, had a baby, it's a boy. Okay. Maybe it's a New England thing. I don't know. It's probably just a court thing and her friend things. But you know this person, no question. Some of you is the same person. Regardless, you're gonna know how to handle the scenario. But here's the deal. At one point, you had a lot of love for this person too, because they would not give you somebody else unless they're bringing in somebody to give you a brand new lesson before they send somebody new. But I don't think they need to do that because you're the effing empress. You're the empress. You don't. They wouldn't have to do that to you. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. So this is somebody you invested time in. There's no doubt you invested time in this person. And it looks like the same person coming in with an apology. Sorry. They're going to offer, hell yeah, they are. Look at what they're going to offer you. All right. The tables have turned, ladies and gents. You can't get away from this scenario. Some things are meant to be. And I told you it's true love. So even if you walk away from it temporarily, this person's still going to come back at you. I'm sorry. I mean, sorry, not sorry, because it's beautiful. This reminds me of a read I did yesterday for a friend. I don't know if she's still watching, but she knows exactly who I'm talking about. And I know a lot of you are not going to be able to handle that, okay? because we already clarified what this mama was feeling, okay? So this is this person now looking at the offer, now looking at the time that was invested, and they see your growth. And I'm sure they got a lot of regret and a lot of sorrow, okay? But he's dealing with somebody who's emotionally detached, like, and I understand you're like, that's not my effing job to fix that, okay? But this is so, I know the love you have for this person because it's true love. You can't escape true love. But here's the deal: you did so much growing and in between, and I'm telling you, the way probably why it took so damn long is that the universe is probably aligning this, okay? Aligning what it is that you wish, what it is that you are manifesting, because I guarantee you wanted this. And that person was not capable of that. And it took a very long time for this person to do, what is that, a 360, a 180? You know me, I do that every time. So there's that. Some of you can't avoid it. Sorry. If this person is with somebody else, this is not your scenario. This is somebody who's single, okay? This is not for somebody who's in a relationship already, like with somebody else. I mean, if you're in a marriage and it came to an end and it comes back around, or you're in a marriage, you're going to be able to fix it, okay? But if you're separated from somebody and they already have a different girlfriend and different boyfriends, whether they're happy or not, this is not this person. Because if they were to step into you in that scenario, the wheel would be repeated. You hear what I'm saying? This is a meant to be scenario. This is so divine that all the outside ties and links have been cut out already. Nobody's sleeping with nobody. Nobody's partying like that. Maybe the Empress, but not like that. Because she gives herself limitations, because she knows better, because she's smarter than that. She watches who she's partying with too, because she's a smart mama. See what I'm saying? I guess I'm trying to limit some of you guys. I guess I'm trying to like limit the group, but like I know a lot of you like it's my story. It's my and if it is great, okay, a beautiful, beautiful story. It is time for thousands and thousands and thousands of people to come back into union, and they want that. It's the energy they want it. Trust me. It raises the universe's vibration, guys. That's how the universe functions. That's how Mother Earth functions. Okay, so it could be hundreds and thousands because it's the energy, and there's billions, gazillions, a whole bunch of you guys out there. Okay, so this is this person coming right back at you. All right, and yeah, they probably were the knight. Okay, they were the Knight of Swords, arrogant. All right, but we still know who we're dealing with. Okay. But now they're looking at the investment. Now they want to apologize to who? Okay. And they're coming in. They're not coming in weak like that, but they're coming in as the page, even though they're adults. Okay. But because this is so new to them, they want to apologize to you. Your back is turned, but I guarantee it won't be turned for too long. Okay. Because you are still the Queen of Pence, regardless. Okay. The Queen of Pence does not turn their back on true love. I'm sorry. But if I was the Queen of Pence, I would not turn my back on true love. Whether I ended up being with this person or not, you know for a damn fact, being the Queen of Pence, you're not turning your back. The Empress would because she knows better. But she nurtures too. But here, there's been so much growth. It's just going to be one of those scenarios where it's like, prove it. Prove it. I mean, just be real careful. Because I'm telling you, with that conversation being so heated, you're going to need to step away from this for a little while. This is what I'm saying. This is not going to be Skittles and Starburst. It's not. All right. It's not. But this love, it's love. So find out what the woman's lesson is. Okay. You better hope that there's reciprocity in this relationship, or it won't work. But here's the deal: there's no way this won't work. It's meant to be. This is one of those divine partnerships. It's contracts. Okay. If you want it, you can have it, but it's going to require work. If you don't want to put the work in, then so be it. I'm just reading the scenario. You know your purpose, all right? You know what you're here to do, all right? But we already know that. This is who you are, okay? That's clear as day, all right? And then happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. So you're not happy right now, regardless of you being the Empress and the Sun, but you're getting there. Because look at this came out first. We talked about this. I know, Mama. I was just saying that. All right. They know. But here's the deal. You also know who this effing person is. There's no question. This is how divine this is. This is unquestionable. So I get it's tough. I get it, okay? We know where you're at right now. Why? Because this connect, the energy is meshing. Okay? It's merging is what it's doing. And it's a rough go. All right? But you also know what makes you happy. So there's that. And here we go, dream boy, dream girl again. Okay? So when the songs come on twice, that's in the same hour. That says a lot, you know. It's a meant to be scenario. To have a girl like you. This person is now going to start to feel grateful, but you know, in due time, guys. This person, I'm going to tell you, does love you, and do you want to hear it from this person? Of course you do. But what they're going to do is offer you time. That is their way of saying I love you. So you can either accept that or you can't, because this is the straight up scenario that you're in. All right, so let me get the guys. Now that I'm done, let me get the guys lesson here. The women is to be happy, okay, and keep doing what it is you're doing, because you're already in beast mode. So don't you dare take a step back, okay? And here we go. The gentleman right now is death. Here's that transformation we were talking about. I'm learning that endings are nearly new beginnings, so they know exactly who you are to them. That's why you were dealing with somebody that was like that, because they found true love. Could you imagine, for somebody who doesn't know how to open up and talk about things, could you imagine the struggle? I'm not trying to justify it, but could you imagine the struggle they went through they probably fought this and fought this and fought this and fought this, and the universe, like, I'm gonna crash you down, I'm gonna crash you down, I'm gonna crash you down. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not justifying though. But this person went through a rebirth or is in the midst of a rebirth, okay? And they're worried, but I already told you they were worried, okay? But they need to understand that worry, it doesn't change the outcome. They need to step in. They need to step in and apologize and talk. So if you guys are the gentlemen, step in, because you're still going to stay in the same stagnant situation if you don't. This is not going to get any better until you talk to this person, because it's way too comic. Okay, and your intuition, you already know that. Even being an air sign, you know what's up. Okay, there's no way you don't, because you've never felt this way for somebody before. All right, this is somebody where you're like, damn, now you're like sitting in guilt, like I took this person for granted, like holy shit. But it's all good. It's not, but it is, because you're accepting things, you're understanding things, and you're trying. The effort's there, and that's all that's needed. Because a few months from now, it's going to be a whole different scenario. You guys are going to be all up in this house happy, okay? So don't stop worrying. All right, stop worrying for the ones that were in this position, for my emperors, my kings. It can't change. You need to step in. This is way too divine, but you already know that. You already know that. You probably already know that, because this mama was up your ass telling you that's the way it was, and this is the way it's gonna be, and that didn't work out too well for her. Okay, but in the long run, it did, though, because now she's the effing empress. Okay, so it did work out for her. All right, because she knows. But and they know she's not the happiest. All right, in this scenario, but it's gonna be better. All right. It's just one of those scenarios why I say it's not gonna be rainbows and Skittles, okay? It's just not. But you know what you need to do, and I got the goosebumps. You know what you need to do, okay? So, there's that. We solved the mystery. I feel like we're on a freaking cartoon. Who says that? Who solves the mystery? I feel like it's like little bears. Is it the gummy bears? We were talking about that last night. Do they solve mysteries? Like, were they like investigators, the little gummy bears? Bouncing here, bouncing around, bouncing here and there and everywhere. There's a cartoon and someone's like, "What? Is that Care Bears?" Nah, it's the gummy bears. There's some cartoon where they're investigators. No, not Pooh. Because at the end they would be like, "We solved the mystery," and it wasn't Scooby Doo. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a recent modern like our children. It was like our generation or older. But anywho, that cartoon might resonate with somebody. Like, no, it's not ninjas, Teletubbies. No, it's like little bears, koala bears. It's something like that. Like, and we solved it. Like, no, the Berenstein Bears didn't solve things. Anywho, it doesn't matter. Um, it's still a beautiful read. You guys know what you're expecting. Okay. Um, was it the Care Bears? Maybe. I don't know. Um, but chipmunks, nah, they didn't solve it. This was like a cartoon where they always solved something. And it was like, "Oh, well, we solved it." And they were like so proud of themselves and they were definitely little animals. He's immature too. He's a little the person you're dealing with is a little bit immature, all right? Not immature like that. They're an adult, okay? But and immature a little bit, but they're going through a rebirth. That's not gonna last. That's being taken. Like I don't really see immaturity like that because they wouldn't be worried if they were immature, okay? It's just it's an offer from a page because it's new, okay? Not because of anything else. It's just new. This is new for this person. I guarantee if you look at this person's past, chances are, if they had married, they weren't married long. I doubt it. Like they probably don't have kids, and if they do, they probably didn't want kids or they didn't intend on having kids. Like this person's solo. This person's content being a player or whatever you would call a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like this person is everything that didn't want happened, which is ironic. That's the way shit goes down. You know what I mean? And then we want all that. We want that fairy tale. They didn't. We want it. And then the ones that didn't get it still turned into the empress and you still end up having it, but it's still going to be melted M&Ms for a little while. Okay? I don't know. It's still going to be a sticky situation for a little while. All right? But there's so much love there that you get the this person is going to block you. It's almost like you get the new, but it's with the same person. Don't kill the messenger. But it's almost like everything they didn't want is like they had to have. Like it was just but that's the way shit's intended to go down. You know what I mean? Like we didn't if you put all that effort into that and you were that empress and that queen of pens, you didn't want things to go down and be on the struggle bus for years by yourself trying to figure it out. Like, but here's the deal, you came out of it a brand new person. And think of it this way, you changed this person's life. Like you changed well, they had to change too, but the reason why they changed is because you made them feel love. You made them feel something that they never wanted to feel and never thought they could. So they just don't know how to go about it. So in a way it's beautiful because you were the game changer. Okay? And but that's because it was meant to go down. So obviously you went through a lot of shit because you can't just somebody just does not change like that. Like, you had to have been quite the woman or quite the man to do this, okay? Like, it says a lot. You then if you feel like you deserve more, and I've been in that scenario when it comes to stuff, this might not be your person. Because at this point, you have already battled and gone through every thought very methodically, very practical, I mean, you still got a lot to go, but you would accept this person because you know if this is a gift from the universe, this is what you deserve. So that's why you have to look at things differently. That's why they're saying if you're going to be all heated up in this conversation, take an effing step back. Okay? This has been growth between the two of you. This is not just a one-sided scenario. And I'm not trying to justify anybody's shit. But I'm just saying, I kind of have to, when I see little comments like that, as much as I love you, is that's not your gift then. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ghost! This is somebody who's going to accept this person just the way they are, just the same way as they accept you. And it's going to be a little bit of a shit show. But it's you guys' souls know each other. Like, this is that scenario. I posted something on Instagram today, and it was a Buddha quote, okay? And I'm telling you, this is one of those scenarios, and it's ironic that I just posted that. See how everything correlates? It says, the Buddha says, if you meet somebody and your heart pounds and your hands shake and your knees go weak, that is not the one. When you meet your soulmate, which is your forever, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, okay? Like no agitation. You won't, you know what I'm saying? And that is the straight up truth because I've never felt with my twin, I've never felt such comfort, such familiarity, however you say that. Like I'm talking like I know what that means, okay? Because that is the truth. Now, will you be nervous and anxious when it comes back around? Yeah, but because it's the scenario. But I guarantee the day you met this person, if this is your person, that's exactly how you felt. It was the most comfortable, natural. You can tell this person everything. You can look in this person's eyes and you just knew, okay? That's your person. That's who this reading's for. Oh, shit. I don't know. But that's what that's for. Maybe it's my scenario too. Fuck, man. I don't know. All right. I don't want to think about that. I go into these with no, I don't think about that stuff. All right. We can't as readers. We can always relate when it's all said and done, but we don't ever go into shit like that. All right. But that's the type of scenario. That's the type of love that this is who this person is. This is complete inner knowing. Some people, guys, I'm telling you, you just know. And want to know how you know? If you've ever been in a situation before and you said to yourself, I know this is the one, but it didn't work out. And now you say it again because you know now it's a completely different scenario. It's a completely different love. Like now you truly know. Like you can say to yourself, like, what I said before was a effing understatement. Like, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? Like this is what that is. You met your match. Straight up met your match. How do you think my twin felt? I told him day one, now is not our time. I don't know who you are to me. Like, I knew, I told him. And I told him months in. I said, you met your match. And that was years ago. So I've been in the same shit, guys. I moved on, obviously, because I know better. But I also became the Empress and the Queen of Pens, just like you guys, for a majority of you. You know what I mean? Whatever comes your way, comes your way. If I get blocked, like some of you guys are gonna get blocked by this person, then I'll figure it out just like you guys will. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, if no, regardless if this is not your scenario, but it kind of is, and you don't want this person back for damn sure, I am telling you right now, once you clear that karma out and have that conversation, if you don't want it then all good. You will truly get what you deserve. But you're still going to have this conversation. You still have to clear up karma. Please understand that. There's no avoiding that. You guys have a contract. Okay? Take me home. And I just said contract. So, I've said before, I've said to myself, I'm like, I've cried. And I'm like, I just want to go home. And I never knew what that meant. Like, I just want to go home. I've literally, I think a couple years ago, I was having a really rough day. And I even think I texted my twin, like, come home. And it was the craziest thing because I was like, come home. Like, you are home. You know what I mean? Like, if you have that feeling with somebody, that's your person. But I already know he's my person. Even if I was to meet somebody new and be happy and have a brand new life with somebody else, I still know that's my person. But it still takes two. You guys need to understand that. And I won't ever sit around and put an energy of something that doesn't exist in front of me anymore. You can't. Okay? I know I have choices. And I also know I get to make that choice, and that's beautiful. Okay? And I guarantee if you went through work and stuff like that, you will have that choice too. And you will make the right choice. You will because you've gone through so much. All right. You're gonna have to trust again if this is your scenario. And if you can't, then don't bother. It's going to take time. I'm not going to say you can wave a wand, guys. It's going to take time. You're going to have to, but this connection is so real. Your intuition's gonna tell you how to approach this, guys. It truly will. So don't panic. Of course, you're not gonna go in right away and with freaking open arms like that. Well, maybe, but not to the point where you're gonna dive in. Hear what I'm saying? Won't you tell me you love me, babe? Oh. So it's on you guys. All right. I'm sure it's for plenty and plenty of you guys, but you guys know what you're looking at now. You know what's coming your way, or you know where you're going, and you still know what's coming your way. Okay, so the fact is, it's not happening in the 3D doesn't mean it's not happening in the 5D. Oh, this already a contract. This shit's already happening in other dimensions. That soul contract's never going away. Can you make it work in the 3D? Okay, this is going to take place in the 3D. This scenario is going to take place in the 3D because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be so damn difficult. You want to know why it's so damn difficult? Because you're in other dimensions. You don't need all this bullshit. You don't need conditioning. You don't need intimacy. You don't need comfort. You don't need that shit in other dimensions. Okay? And there's that. All right? It's only the 3D where you need that comfort. And you don't need that comfort. You don't. Here's the deal. The way the two of you are, you don't need each other. You want each other. It's a big effing difference. Okay? All right. That's my bestie. I gotta go yap with her. I haven't in a while. Um, so I love you guys. I love you guys, okay? And I got a reading soon. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. The shadow side will always kick in, guys. It will always come and go. Of course it will. All right, but are you strong enough to overpower your shadow side? That's on you. Okay? You got this. If this is your scenario, no matter what side you are, you got this. You guys are powerful. Powerful. Just took a long time for certain people to figure out their power. That's it. I'm glad it made you feel better. I'm glad it made you feel better. No, I know what you no, I knew what you were saying, Lacey. I knew what you were saying. The dark and the light will always battle, but here's the deal. It's the yin and the yang. You need the dark and the light. You gotta balance it out. Do you feel like they're winning sometimes? Yeah. But it's still mind over matter. You still got that power. And don't think for a second that dark doesn't act as light sometimes. The dark is not just all horrible. You need that dark to fight your battles sometimes too, ladies and gents. Okay? Believe that. Because the dark, I'm sure at times has gotten me out of some shit. Okay? I think. I would think so. Honestly, because you got to work with both. So I would think so. I would guarantee that Doc has had my back plenty of times. Okay? Because sometimes that light can't pull certain energy like that. I mean, they can, but it takes the DACA. It takes things. Okay, the DAC can take. I'm telling you, the DAC and the light have to work together, whether they want to or not. That is the straight up truth. Okay. Anywho, anywhoozy, that's that. So there's that. I love you guys. Have a fantastic day. Everyone's got different opinions on that, so I'm not gonna really get too into that. But I know what I just spoke is the truth. All right. You guys can interpret the dark and the light any way you want, but I'm telling you right now, you need both. They need both. They always battle each other, but there's times where they have no choice but to come together. And that's it. And it's one of those days where people come together as a collective as well. Okay? Like just one of those days, like that day at my concert, the dark and the light came together. Everybody came together as a collective, and it only happens a few times a year, but you need it to charge up, to amp up, to power up. You know what I'm saying? Like you do what you got to do. Okay? But when I say this bad and this dark, is the dark is not always bad, but there's ill intent behind the dark. There's a lot of tarot readers that are dark. That there's one that I really liked, and then I was really starting to be like, nah, 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 yeah. As much as I thought I loved him, and I was like, I don't know if I can like not watch him because I only watch a couple. I haven't watched him in weeks because I knew, I instantly knew, and my intuition had been telling me for a while, teetering. But I was like, he was so dead on with certain stuff, but I know why now. Okay, so not all dark is good, but some dark is. Okay, so be real careful. If you want to watch, go ahead, but I'm telling you, be real careful who you get a personal reading from because I'm telling you, even looking at images on tarot cards, if that person's dark, you don't think they're dark, the deck is dark, that's a whole nother conversation. I don't need to get into it. Protect yourselves. I can't stress that enough, okay? But the dark can be good too, okay? And that is the truth. So you gotta know, If you're gonna partake in universal stuff and like mystical stuff and metaphysical, all this stuff, like you, even though it's the unknown, you still have a good, clear idea of what it is you're doing and what you're getting yourself into. You gotta know. You gotta know. To me, it is not scary anymore. It is the best thing ever. And then people would be like, "Oh my god, well that's because the doc or this crazy oogity oogity's got the best of you." Nah, it's not like that. It's so non-judgmental. It's I always say free will, but it's free will to choose what religion you want to be. It's not like free will to an extent in this scenario. When you go high, whatever, however you want to explain it, but like spirituality is the best thing that ever happened to me when I thought it was going to be the scariest thing that ever came my way. But I also, to me, spirituality is just believing in something, and that's a whole lot of things, and not categorizing certain stuff and believing in energy. The planets exist, guys. Energy. How do you think the planets just stay rotating and doing their thing? Like it's energy. It's proven, but yet people still don't want to look at it like that. You know what I mean? But like, how can you not? It's so naive for you not to. But anywho, I'm not gonna call you. I'm talking with basics, okay? Because I'm not gonna call anyone naive when it comes to whatever religion you want to be. I can't even believe we're talking about this, but like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clear as day, scientific. Planets exist. We know it's energy. Okay, this is what we do. We work with energy. So I don't know why people think it's so scary or so like. It just makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. I don't know why I was so damn scared of it. You know. Anywho, freaking done. There's shit to do. I got errands to run. I got errands to run. I gotta go get some blood work done. Errands to run, blood work to be done. All right. Coffee to suck down. House to clean. Readings to read. Work to be done. It's whatever you want to believe in is at the end of the day, if you're happy, that's all that matters to me. Okay. You'll be surprised how many different religions watch spirituality. It's spirituality to me is any religion you want to be. It's universal, guys. It's energy. It's belief. It's what you want to believe in. It doesn't matter what faith you are. I can't even tell you how many different religions I read for. Okay, not just all spiritual. Like they believe in spirit. That you believe in something. You believe in heaven, right? Like you believe in this, or you believe no matter what you are. It's a belief. All right, but to me, spirituality is universal. Universal. Okay. Oh, don't forget to call my bestie back. Yeah, you're right. I know. Thank you. May the force be with you. And Godspeed. I love you guys. We just threw in some Star Wars there too. Oh, I need to stretch. Go stretch. Go stretch it out. Go stretch it out. Go stretch it out. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. I'm like in my little corner. I can't even stretch. I'm in my little corner. Who put baby in the corner? Who put baby in the corner? I did. What are you gonna do? I like my back towards things. We talked about this one day. It's actually a good thing. Somebody explored it for me and figured out why. It's actually a really good thing to have because I always face the door. Like even when I sleep, I gotta face the door. You know. I forget why. It's a good thing though. It's not even like a good luck thing. It's a good thing. It's an awareness thing. It's a I don't know. I don't know, but I like the corner. I like the corner. You remember putting your kids in the corner? Go have a timeout. I think I put my kids in the corner one time and I was like, "That's mean." Like, go have a timeout, just go sit on the couch or go sit in your bed. I remember being a child and literally being in a corner, like the straight up corner. And my dad used to be like, "Be thankful because I used to sit there and hold heavy ass ashtrays or yada yada yada. So be happy you're just facing a corner." But I think I put my kid in the corner one time and I was like, "Let me get out of the corner. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you're gonna go sit in your bed and you're not gonna look at nothing. I don't even want you to pick up a damn book, you know? Effing corner. I love you guys. I'm always directly facing the door. It doesn't even you know what I noticed, like, even at restaurants, and it's not like, "Oh, you're a paranoid thing," or some people would be like, "Oh, it means you always wanna" it's like a protecting thing too, but to me, it's an awareness, you know what I mean? Like, I wanna know what's coming at me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my back turned. I don't know. You can probably flip-flop on that. I'm sure somebody would try to twist my words. Who doesn't like to twist shit, alright? Neither, neither. New England. And all my Buddhas face my door too. Like all my Ganeshas, Buddhas, anything like that, they all face the door. Alright. Now it's 28 minutes. I'm outie. I love you guys. You all know what you're in for now, okay? I wish you the best. I truly, truly do. Lots of hugs, lots of kisses, lots of love. You got this. It's divine. You're gonna know what to do. If you're in panic mode and all this, like you're not there's no reason to be. Don't don't get entangled, entwined with that energy, especially when it's not faced with you. Okay? You're gonna know what to do. Intuitively, you're gonna know. I don't want to hear I'm not an intuitive person. Boo hoo. Intuitively, your soul is gonna know what the f to do. Okay? You're welcome for the heads up. I got you. I got you. All right, I'm outie. I love you guys. Bye. Bye. Good morning. Good morning. I'm outie now, though. I love you. Okay? Good. Lots of love. Lots of love. Bye, guys.